Hello, welcome to episode 436 in the Command Block Only 1.21 tutorial series. We're going to make moving crates updated. You can see them in the background. There they are. They're crates. They move. That's it. But we've got rid of the armour stand, so we're just using block displays now. There might be better ways to do this. I did get it down to one controller, which is sort of okay. But check comments in case other people have got better suggestions. We don't need to waffle. Let's just get on and build it now. Okay, let's start off, as we often do, with our setup. So we're going to make ourselves a scoreboard. We only need one, and it's going to be a timer. So we'll do setup, scoreboard, objectives, add, timer, dummy, done, bonk. Okay, let's grab, I'm going to use a wall. That's a wall, that'll do. Okay, let's make a couple of tracks for our crates to run on. Let's do it over here. It'll probably be high enough, won't it? Well, a bit long. Let's make it a bit short. It doesn't need to be that long. Okay, there's one. And let's do one here as well. Okay, got a couple of tracks. Right. We're going to summon some markers. So if I'm going to go south, let's turn the mini HUD on. So that's facing south. I'm going to want a marker there. So let's get the coordinates of that one and the coordinates of that one. And while we're here, we'll just put some blocks there because we'll be grabbing them later as well. So let's get this one here. Fill, tab to tab. Now I bet there's better ways of doing this, but I'm just going to knock up a quick way. Put you on there, you on there. Summon markers, and we'll say this is if you're heading south. We will summon a marker. Now the coordinates I just copied. We'll give it some tags. It will be origin, that's where they're going to spawn, and we'll give it crate as well. Everything will have the tag crate. Okay, and we're going to do rotation as well. Rotation. And when we're looking south, we're looking in 0F. So they'll both be 0F. Okay, done for that one. Let's get this block here. Okay, and we'll control middle mouse to get ourselves a copy of that. Chain always active. Let's change the coordinates. This one is going to be the destination, and the rotation doesn't matter actually. Destination, so let's just get rid of the rotation. Okay, let's create them. So they should be there, we don't know. Let's make ourselves a little temporary show markers. Execute at any entity. Type equals marker, tag equals crate, run, particle, flame is easier to type, at those coordinates, rather small, count a speed of 0 and a count of 1, that'll do. Okay, the markers are there, cool, let's get rid of that. So we've got an origin there and we've got a destination there. Let's make a controller. Controller. Okay. Oh, what are you doing there? Set that to repeat. I am going to, first of all, increment the scoreboard. Scoreboard. Players. And let's get a fake player. Let's call them crate. Timer 1. And then we're going to summon the block display. So here comes our long command. Execute if score. Let's try and put spaces in our sentence so it's readable. Create timer matches 1 at any entity. Use type equals marker. Use tag equals origin. Run summon a block display at those coordinates. I'm just going to offset them a little bit as well. minus 0.5 because the block display is always set to the corner, and I'll do 0.5. And then we will have tags. How many tags do we want? I probably want 3 tags. It is part of the crate system, so we'll call it crate so we can delete them all at once. This one is going to be the chain, and we want to initialize it, so we'll give it an init tag as well. We'll need a block state. A bloke state? No. What block are we going to be displaying? Name. Well, we did just do chain, so Minecraft chain. Okay, that's all right. Are we outside the block state? Yes, we are. And then we're going to want some passengers. Actually, let's just do chain for now. Let's just leave it with the chain. Okay, let's keep going. We will execute as any entity whose type equals block display, whose tag equals init, @s, rotated as any entity whose type equals marker, whose tag equals origin, whose distance equals, let's just say, less than 1. Run TP yourself 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. Okay, so what that's going to do is it's going to appear where the marker is. Who knows which way it's going to be facing, the default direction, and then it's going to match its rotation to the marker. So that's why we gave the marker's rotation. So it's going to go boink and face that way, because that's the way that marker should be facing. Okay. Then what we'll do is we'll remove the init tag because we don't we don't need to be aligning it anymore. It is aligned, so we'll do tag any entity whose type equals block display, whose tag equals init, remove init. Now we're not going to be rotating it anymore. Let's start teleporting it forwards. Well, let's get ourselves a temporary remove command. Remove, kill any entity whose tag equals crate. Okay. So we are incrementing the time. If the time equals 1, we summon the chain. We make the chain face the same way as the origin marker it spawned at, and then we remove its init. Now let's make it move forward. So we will execute as any entity whose type equals block display, whose type equals block display, whose tag equals crate. Now we won't get the markers because they're not block displays. @s, run TP yourself forwards, and let's go 0.03. So they should all be moving forwards. So they'll spawn there, and they'll move that way, and they'll go towards the destination. Let's kill them when they get to the destination. Execute at any entity whose type equals Minecraft marker, whose tag equals destination. My spelling today. It's every day, isn't it? I say today, it's every day. Run, kill any entity whose type equals block display, whose tag equals crate, who is in a distance of, again, let's just say less than 1. Done. So when they get there, they should die, and we better restart the timer. So let's do execute if the score, particularly bad today. We called him crate. That's our fake player. Timer matches. Let's just say 80 or higher. Run scoreboard, players, reset, crate, timer. Okay, let's have a go and see what we get. Oh, we got a little, yeah, there he goes. Okay, that's all right. They're not spawning exactly where the marker is, they're spawning a little bit ahead. But that's because I wanted one controller that's going to do all the different directions. So he's in line, he's going along. Yeah, that seems okay. Let's stop that. Let's add the kelp block onto the bottom, or the crates. You can use whatever you like, I suppose. I'm going to use a kelp block. So back into our summon. And I'm going to go to the after block state. So open, and there's block state. We're going to have passengers. It's going to be a list. It's going to be one passenger. I'm going to put some spaces in there so I can easily see where it is. Okay, what do we want? Let's give it a tag to start with. Tags. Open and close. We'll give it a crate tag. We'll say it's the box, and we'll init it as well. So we'll say crate. It is the box. And we're going to give it an init as well. Okay, after that, we better give it an ID. It will be a Minecraft block display. We will need to give it a block state. I've changed keyboards. That's what this keyboard is just a tiny bit different to my last keyboard. And my fingers keep hitting the wrong buttons. More so than normal. I mean, they never always hit the right buttons anyway. Right, block state. Name, and what was I going to use? A dry kelp block. Okay, Minecraft. Minecraft. It's lucky I don't do tutorials on how to type. Dried kelp block. It's not going to be quite in line though. Let's try that. I'm going to have to give it some transformation, I think. Let's try it anyway. Let's turn this back on. Oh, it's right. Yeah, we're gonna have to translate it down. It's inside the chain. We don't want that. Okay, let's stop that. So here, that's why I left this space so we can get back in here easily. There we go. And we'll have some transformation information, which will have a left rotation, which will consist of 0f, 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 1f, and we'll copy that bit. And we'll have a right, and then paste what we just copied. Then we'll have a scale. I just want it to be the normal size. You can make it smaller if you want. 1F, 1F, 1F. Translation, this is the one we need. So nothing on the X. We'll go minus 0.5 maybe. Let's try that first. Minus 0.5 on the Y. And nothing on the Z. That's not how you do it. Nothing on the Z. Okay, I don't think we need that space anymore, but it's not going to affect the command, so I'm going to leave it. Let's start that. Okay. Yeah, that looks alright, but we might want to bring it a bit lower. I did 0.5. Let's bring it down 1. There we go. That's pretty cool. Okay, it gets to the end. Do they both die? They should do. Yeah. Cool. Okay. It's working. We're basically job done, but that's only going in the south direction. So let's clear up my inventory a bit. What if we want to go back the other way? So let's do turn you off, and we'll remove you. Now, has that removed the markers? Let's leave that on. Yes, because the markers did have the crate tag. So everything's gone. That's nice. Let's copy these. Copy, copy. And let's put them down here. So the last one was summon markers south. Let's say this is going to be travelling north then. And what we're going to do is we're going to change the origin to the destination. And we'll copy this rotation bit. This is just to save me changing the the coordinates, which might have been easier to be honest. But now the origin is the destination. So this one is now destination. And let's change that one there as well. So this one is now going to be origin. And we'll have to put the rotation in because we want to make sure it is facing that way. Otherwise they're all going to travel off in that direction. So we can look at F3, and that is 180. We see facing north towards negative Z, 180, right by my cursor there. So let's get out of that screen, go away. So let's put 180 in there. And let's summon these markers. And let's see if that worked. There we go. Oh dear me. Now there's one problem with this system. If you're going in the opposite direction, your markers have to be offset by 1. So what we would do is that. There we go. Job done. You can see the markers are just offset by 1. There's probably a better way of doing this so they're not, but this one controller will do them all. You just have to, I mean, you'll notice when you build it. You just go, oh, I'll just move the marker across. So this is going to do both directions. Can we put these ones back in? Okay, let's get rid of them. So we can have them going that way. Or we can have them going that way. That's that one done. Let's turn that off. Let's remove them. Now let's do them for these directions. So let's just, I think we've already got a copy of them, haven't we? Let's put them down. Summon markers, which way? West. Okay, so let's say they're going west, which is that way. This is going to be the origin. So that the origin will change. Boom, 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 boom. Origin. Rotation now will be 90. So let's say 90. Let's get the destination. Control copy. Okay. Let's get rid of one of those lines. Let's put the destination in there. Done. I think we are sorted. Let's test it. Okay, so if you're going that way, you need to offset them. So there's your offset line. You just have to do that. Cool, there we go. What direction is that? Negative Z. Okay. Why don't we come here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll boost some more. Put you and you down. This time we'll say you are the origin. Tab, tab, tab. Origin, we just need to change that. And so this one would be minus 90. Done. And the destination. Get rid of that. Put the destination in. Destination doesn't need a rotation. So these ones are facing east. Let's copy the sign. Let's put it down. Let's change it. Ooh, there we go. Took your time, didn't you? So we've got them going that way. Those dudes are going that way. We summon these guys. Which way? Let's summon them. Oh, that's the problem one. There we go. They're going that way. There we are. We've got all our crates moving around. Okay, so the only problem is that slight little offset thing, but you'll notice straight away as soon as you put the markers down. You just go, oh, I'll just move the marker across one. And that's job done. We can now have updated the moving crates so they're using block displays instead of the naughty armour stands that we're using in the last version. Okay, that'll do. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.